Today it's Monday, August 25th, 2025. This is supposed to be the clutches for the LSD and the steel plates. I'm gonna open it to see what we received. That was fast, by the way. I was expecting to be later this week, not so early. Alright, let's open the boxes. Alright, and let's bring also the carrier from there on the table here. Let's see what we have here. On this part number, there was inside the springs. This is supposed to correspond to this one. Yeah, there is a difference on the thickness and on the height. But to be more accurate, needs to put it here and get a measurement. Let me do that to finish on this. Okay, I am at 0 there. Fine. .73 versus the old one. .85. Yeah, we're gonna have some difference, right? This goes here, this goes here. Then, let me remove this. The steel disc, not with the wear, I'm gonna measure it here on the ear, okay? Just a second with both hands. Okay, old steel plate on the ear here, 1.917. Old steel plate, fine. The new steel plate, 2.074. Lovely. I measure the new clutch and it's at 2.118 millimeters, and the old clutch has a wear, okay, obviously, 2.016. Here, let me put it over there. And this is how does it looks like. Alright, let's dress it and to see what it takes. We're gonna have this is I mean, the clutch doesn't have so much big difference. Obviously the steel plates you're gonna have more difference, definitely. But again, I measured here. I mean, if you want to see the wear, let's put also with the wear. I'm gonna measure it here that both sides have a wear, not like this one, because this is only one way. Has a wear only from this way, from this side it doesn't have a wear, because it comes the spring, the washer, the big washer on this one, and it's pushing down. Let me put also this number down. Alright, what do we have? We have 4 clutches in total, right? 2 on this stack. There is 1, 2 here, and 2 down here. So in total we have 4 clutches. I get one measurement from one. I didn't measure all of them separate. I get one. I need one rough measurement to see if we are close. Then the old steel plate, fine, 1.692 millimeters with wear on both sides. Alright, and we have 2 of those plates. Forget this because this has wear only from one side, like I said. Then we have one here in the middle. We have one plate here in the middle that has a wear from both sides, and then it's the housing. So one plate's here, another one plate's there. I measure only this plate and I found it 1.692. Then we have 1.783 millimeters thickness with wear, the single side, times 4. Why times 4? This is this plate that has a wear from here, and I have another one plate like this from the other side. So it's 2. The other two, why I'm saying 4, is because of the housing here. I assume that this plate here, you're gonna have similar wear to this one here. That's why I make it times 4. Now, the actual height when it was new, this spring washer, I don't know how much it was. I haven't opened any brand new LSD, and what's the reason to open a brand new LSD, right? Yeah, let's put down the numbers to see what are we gonna see here. Alright, with some calculations and some measurements, I calculate this as a plate actually. Alright, what's the difference? The difference, it's 4.276 millimeters. 4.3 millimeters, let's call it. Alright, it makes sense why it was not engaged at all. It was like an open lock. As expected. Alright, let's put the new ones in. I need Loctite, I need the torque wrench. Yeah, and let's prepare it. I'm gonna show you how it's gonna look like. Let me take it all out, clean the table. How it's gonna be. It makes sense here, based on the wear that has, but like I said, I haven't opened a brand new. If I open a brand new, I can give you an accurate measurement between this and the new one. It's supposed to be fine. This, I'm gonna warm it up, the housing. I'm gonna dress it, I'm gonna warm it up, 80 degrees, not something crazy, and then I'm gonna go to the press most probably to close it back. I'm not gonna be able to, I don't want to force, I don't want to pull it with the bolts. It will gonna be at the end, but at the end, I want to have more engagement. And this is the dot to identify the clocking. Alright, fair enough. Alright. Let me prepare myself. Now I have to start to improvise. I'm gonna explain. Alright, this lip here, on this flange, from the bottom here till here up, it's 7.74 millimeters. Alright. The space that I have here after I put the clutch in place, the steel plates, everything, alright, it's correct. I did that 3 times just in case. The distance between the clutch here and the surface here up, it's 8.17. If you subtract from this number, you see that you have a clearance 0.43, a little bit more than 4/10 of millimeter, the clearance. Now, this spring washer, by the way, there are 2, I need only 1, no need 2. Alright, this spring washer has a thickness of 2.53 millimeters. It's impossible if I install this one. You see how much room is remaining here? It's impossible to come this lip here inside. Yeah. You're gonna be nice, you're gonna have more tension if you use this. You're gonna suffer more these plates because the steel plates and the clutch you can replace it. Alright, but this you're gonna have more wear because of more tension. But in this case, I cannot install this, any of this. It's the same dimensions, both of those. Alright. Keep them here. I'm not planning to use it. Now, the old one, it's 1.42 millimeters. The thickness here, I'm not talking about the height, the thickness of this washer here, spring washer, it's 1.42. Obviously, even if I put it, I have only 0.43 millimeters clearance. So, makes sense that I'm not gonna be able to close the hat. Fine, is keep it there. Now, one solution here, since this belongs to us, and it will gonna work, I don't wanna use the steel plates because, like I said before, the steel plates, they have more wear than the actual clutches. One solution here to create some clearance and to be able to close it is to use the old clutches. Is it ideal? No, it's not. Ideal gonna be to use the new parts plus this one and close it and everybody happy, but that's not the case. Here there is no clearance. We're gonna ask also the company who's selling these parts. I mean, what can I do? Should I machine it to create some space? Wait. this one, solution here, and this will be to machine this surface here. It has enough thickness. How much I want to machine it? Because I have two of these plates. One is this one what I have, and the other one is down over there. Alright. To put the OEM spring washer, I need 142, and I have 0.43. I need 1 millimeter. That means if I remove half millimeter from this side and half millimeter from the other side, I should be able to use the new steel plates, the new clutches, and the old spring washer. Something is that, because the other one, in the other case, I have to remove 1 millimeter, more than 1 millimeter from each side. Let's say that I need to remove 1.1 to 1.1, and after that I have to compress completely this one to close the hat. Let's put back again the old ones to see how much clearance giving with the old ones, out of curiosity. And again, I'm not planning to close it now. I'm planning to send an email to the company to ask them about their opinion. Right? Now I install the old clutches inside. Alright, you see how much the clearance here, how much more room. Between the steel plate and the surface here, from here to here, it's 9.66 millimeters. Alright, now this is from here to here, it's 7.74. That means the difference is 1.92 millimeters, almost 2 millimeters. Alright, the spring washer here, it's 1.43. That means you're gonna leave a room half millimeter, 0.5, a little bit less than, you know. Yes, half millimeter. That means if I do that, obviously, I'll be able to close it. But the thing is that it was not acting as an LSD with this because of the wear, right? And again, these materials, they're not compressible. You cannot compress it. It's like, I mean, it's steel. It's not like that. It's a clutch and you can compress it. Fine. Ideal, what you want to have as less clearance as possible. I mean, to compress completely. You know what, we're gonna work, because how much it has? 1.92. No, I'm not gonna even close with this, because you're gonna exceed. Yeah, you see the line down over there. You're not gonna have enough room. Let's try another one combination. Alright, forget about this. Let's use the old clutches with the new steel plates. Let's see if I can do that. I need this number, this number, no need. Let's erase it. And let's make the stack with the new steel plates and the old clutches to see how much it's gonna give. What's gonna be the clearance. I have the new friction discs or clutches here, called as you like. I have the old steel plates here in order. This is the last one, this is the top one. I remove it. I have put inside the old clutches. Like I said, these are the old clutches, and I put the new steel plates on it. Alright? Fine. And now what I have? 8.48 from here till here. 774.74 millimeters. The OEM washer, it's 1.43. To me, to my eyes, it looks like that I cannot get away. I can get away only if I machine this. If I machine this area, I will be able to, like I said, I have to machine it half millimeter, but it has to be perfect through and don't have any headache, because it's gonna be sideways, the clutches or the spring washer. Obviously, I'm gonna use this one. because, like I said, if I have to use that one, I have to remove much more material, and I don't want to make it more thin. All right, this area here. So if I machine 0.5 millimeter from this one and 0.5 millimeter from the other one down over there, I should be able to close it with this spring washer, and it's gonna be nice and tight. Okay, now let me upload the video. Let me send also the link of this video to the company and send also an email. How should I continue? And we're gonna start from there. It's to machine this surface. To machine this surface to be able to fit it in. I mean, when I'm saying to machine it, to remove, let us say, 0.5 millimeter from this surface, 0.5 millimeter from this surface, 0.5 millimeter from the other piece like this down over there, and 0.5 millimeter from the bottom that's like this there. If I do that, a little bit more than 0.5 millimeter, if I do that, I should be able to close it even with a new spring washer. Right? Let's make one question. Let's ask. It's not bad. All right. Better safe than sorry. Better to do, instead of do any sketchy things, any BS, to see what they're gonna tell us. Right? That's it for now. Standing by. Thank you very much. Over and out. Now, by the way, it's not been sponsored by any means from anybody, the video. I'm just saying that we Google it, we try to find the clutches, we found the clutches that's compatible with the LSD, OEM, and we place an order. That's it. I'm not advertising anything. Fine. Actually, there's no sponsor video by any means in any of my videos. All right, that's it. Thank you.